Good morning, friends. So, today we are going to see about the topic we have already seen the last lecture, that is virtual teaching learning on design, development, and deliver online courses through a Moodle platform. So, we have already gone through this lecture. So, in my last lecture, what we have discussed is we have created a site under the genomio.com, and then we have received an email regarding with your username and password. These are all the temporary, so you can log in it and then edit your profiles, all these things. So here, can able to start with this. So in that Google, I have in that URL I have mentioned that I have received that mail like this. I have typed this in my URL, and then now I'm going to log in it. So the username and password is there. So click on the login button. So it was entered. So in that, if you are going for an editing your profile or else changing your password and username, so in the right top corner, an option is there, admin user. In the near to that, an option is that. Click on this. Profile is there. Click on the profile. And then your profile will come like this. All these things will be entered here. And then if you click on this, edit profile, you can change your username, password, mail IDs, and then description about you. Everything you can able to do in this. Even pictures or else profile pictures, and then you can able to additional names, optional, everything you can able to done in this. Here you can able to write your description over here. And then finally, after all completed, click on this update profile. So you have created a profile with the new username and password according to you. And then this is what our dashboard. We have seen that several number of options is there. One is dashboard, another one is site home. Another site home in the sense you can go for your after creating the course, you will go for the corresponding course. That is what a site home. I'm going now for site home. Have created a portal called a name called Muralidharan's learning portal is there. Welcome to Moodle site, everything will be there. So these are all my available courses. I created a course name is called semiconductor device. I have uploaded all the documents regarding this. And the next option is calendar. Calendar in the sense we can, when the course gets started, when the course going to be completed, you have to select by your own. And then next option is private files. Private file concern can able to upload your files like this. All these things will be there. Next thing is come to dashboard. Look at this course overview. We have timeline and courses. So I already created a course, so that is what's in progress. So now I am going to tell how to create a new course. Okay, so for this we are going for that. In the left side we can column site administration. Go to that site administration. A page will be opening like this. So in this site administration, for creating a course, click on the course. So we have different number of options is there. Click on that manage course and categories. So I already created a course. So now I created another new course. So I already created a course under a miscellaneous, and then the course name is called Special Semiconductor Devices. So if you are looking for the special semiconductor devices, so if you are going for that edit option, or else you can choose the corresponding course. You can see here the full name of the course, short name, and then categories, and then assignments. That is we have a teacher one, and then 5 students, and then all these things. I have entered so many topics under this. Uploaded the contents under the corresponding course, and then I have given the assignments also, and then I have discussed using the chats and discussion forums, and then also having URLs, and then we can directly upload the file like this. Everything will be there under this course. Okay, if you are creating a new course, go to create a new course. It will be like this. You can give any name of your course we have started, and then course start name, and then category, course category. 2 categories are there, and then course visibility, that is show, and then next thing is course order start date, and then course end date. Don't worry about the course ID number, and then give a description about the course. Okay, after all these things, save and return. Okay, if you are doing like this means, so I'm going for that my course, that is it will be like this. After creating all these things, this will be, I have designed a course that is called Special Semiconductor Devices. So the course is displayed like this. Okay, so next important thing is, so we have created a course. So for that creating a course, I'm told about the requirements of creating the course. That is, you need a course name, course start name, objective of the course, outcome of the course, and the syllabus of that course. Okay, so this you can keep it in a separate Word document or else text document file, and then keep it all these files in your Google Drive. So why I am telling that save all these things in Google Drive means you can fetch the data from anywhere. If you are using in saving in your PC means you cannot use that file. If you are not using your own PC and you have to create another PC means you cannot use that file. So if you are keeping all your files regarding this course in your Google Drive means it will be useful whenever and wherever. Okay, so for that I have done a course. This is what I have created, a course plan. So in this course plan, so I have chosen a course name is called Special Semiconductor Devices. I have planned this course for a 1 week. Okay, so for that I have taken 3 columns. One is serial number, another one is topic name, another one is teaching outline. So these are all the topics which is comes under this course for an 1 week program. So the prerequisite of the students are they have to know about the general semiconductor characteristics and then operational principles of PN junction diode. These are all the basics prerequisite to go on to the course. Okay, so these are all the course plan for a week. Okay, I have created this in a Word document, so I can able to upload this Word document into my Google Drive. So next thing I'm going to tell how we can upload this in Google Drive. Okay. So it is my drive and my mail ID. So before that, you have to start a folder, name the course. Okay, I have created a folder that is called special semiconductor device. So how to create a folder in this means right click on this and then you have create new folder is there. So click on this, you will get a folder name and then you can rename it as your own course name. Okay, so in this course, so I have uploaded a file called course plan. How we can upload a file here in this mean? Right click on this, upload files. Okay, so where you have stored the course plan in your PC, you can upload this and then it will be under this folder special semiconductor devices. Okay, so next thing is how to upload this course plan into the Gnomio website. Okay, so you have the thing in your the course plan is in your Google Drive. How we can upload this in your Google Drive? Okay, so for that I'm going for again to that courses in my gnomio.com. Under this, in that right side there's a column. First turn editing on. Turn editing on. So after editing this, turn on that editing option. You can have that all these things like this. So in that again click on this button, you have edit settings. So move on to that edit setting option. So here in this description box, that is in course summary, we have all these things. In that when you look at here from last, the fourth from last, that is insert or edit an audio file like this. So here you can click on this. So there is the three options is there: link, video and audio. So now we can do, go to that Google Drive, click on that course plan. You have here this option, get shareable link. Get shareable link. Click on the share settings. So your link of the corresponding course plan will be here. Click on that copy link. The link is copied. Once you have copied, go to the course again to the Gnomio website and then the URL that is where copy it and then give a name it as course plan. After creating this, entering this name, insert media. If you're doing like this means there will be like this. First it will be created as a course plan. Okay, so after uploading this course plan, please save and display this. Okay, now if you are going for that to know the course plan of this, how the course plan is uploaded means, edit settings, come to site home, you can have the course plan here. So click on this course plan. The data is fetched from the Google Drive and it is opening. So the students able to can download this. This is what the first step, how to create a course plan and how to use this course plan in your Google Drive, and how we can able to fetch that course plan into your Moodle website. So these all the steps we have done. Once I am telling that how we can upload this course plan into your Moodle software means, so go to the course edit option, edit setting option, click on that insert media, insert audio or video file in your course description box, and then select copy that shareable link in your G Drive, and then enter the name, given the topic name, that is course plan, and then insert media. So after inserting this, come to your site home, the course is displayed here, and then the file course plan was there. Click on that, you will go to a course plan. So in my next lecture, so I am going to tell what are all the folders we have to create in your Google Drive for the contents we have to upload for the course. So we have to create a folders. So we can have 4 folders. We need to create a 4 folders. So regarding this, so go for your Google Drive. So in that corresponding course, I have created 4 folders. Likewise, that is right click on your computer and then new folder, create a folder and name it as, one folder is name it as video tutorials, and another name it as e-contents, and then another name it as discussion forums, and then another folder is name it as assessment. Okay, so these are all the first 2 things are the contents. That is the regarding the course, we can have video tutorials or otherwise e-contents in the form of PPT, PDF or else Word documents. So you have to create a folder like this, and then after creating a folder like this, I am going for video tutorial folder. I have created a, right click on it, Google Sheets. If you have to create an Excel file, that is a Google Sheets. So create a Google Sheet like this and open it. A Excel file will be opened there, and then here, so these are all the title you have to give to create a course in this. So I have given serial number, topic name, and then level, and then source, and then video URL, and then video embed code. So in the topic name, I have given according to the course plan, I have chosen the first topic, that is the introduction topic, that is importance of semiconductor. That is the basic level topic. The source I have fetched from the YouTube, and then URL of the corresponding video, and then video embed code from that YouTube itself. Okay, so if you create a table like this and then upload the documents like this, and then you can upload that video URL into your Moodle website. So if you are creating a Excel form like this, means we can able to easily upload the video URL. So if you are directly uploading the video, means it will take some amount of MBs also there, and then if you are giving just an URL, means the students can able to use the URL. Okay, so for this video tutorials I have done like this, and then similarly for e-contents I have a spreadsheets like this, that is a topic name, level, and then URL of the content, just this only. Okay, like this. So if these are all the contents, either in terms of video or else in terms of documents, we can able to use this in your Google Drive and save it there, and then we can able to upload this. Okay, so first keep ready with your contents, and then we can able to easily add the contents. Okay, so now again come to this the Genomio websites. So up to this we will stop. So in my next video I am going to tell about how we can register or enroll a students into that Moodle platform. Okay, every students we cannot able to create like this. If you are create a course, and then the students can view it from anywhere, from any time. So if you are creating a students and then giving a link to the students, means they will follow. So in my next lecture I am going to discuss or demonstrate how to enroll the students. Okay, thank you.